Are you tired of your parents telling you that you need to get a real job and get off the couch since you've been playing Sea of Thieves for 10 hours a day, and also possibly spending ludicrous amounts of money on DoorDash and Uber Eats each month? Well, look no further. Now you can make money while you play and tell your parents to shove it up their. The one thing everyone cares so much about in Sea of Thieves is money, which is pretty much what you get from doing anything in this game. Whether you're trying to level up your reputation in whatever faction, working on tall tales, or just traversing the seas in general, there's always going to be opportunities to make money. While it is just in-game currency that can buy you lots of cool skins and cosmetics, what if I told you you could be making some cold hard cash? Yeah, you heard that right. Maybe even a couple Chris Benjamins, if you know what I mean. Well, I'm here to explain exactly how I was able to make real money playing Sea of Thieves and leave you with that information to do as you please. Hey, that rhymed. And just as a quick disclaimer, I am not trying to scam you. Like the Logan Pauls of the world who only care about monetary gain, I am just sharing my story and being 100% truthful with what I tell you. I'm not even making any money from this video, this is just entirely my own experience. Okay, so you might be asking yourself, how was I even able to make money from this game in the first place? Like many of you guys watching, you may play Sea of Thieves a lot of the time and think that at this point you know the tricks of the trade pretty well and also consider yourself to be pretty good at the game. I was also at that point and tried to think about ways in which I could continue playing and enjoying the game while also building a little side hustle by helping other pirates. And what I mean by helping is doing quests myself and then letting someone else join in at the last minute to receive all the profits from whatever voyage I did. I used eBay to create a listing explaining that I would do an Ash and Athena voyage to its entirety, guaranteeing the buyer an Ash and Athena chest and all other loot I got during the voyage, even whether it was from the voyage or not, and also whilst flying an emissary flag of the buyer's choice. But like I said, I'd let them join after I complete the voyage when I'm ready to sell at an outpost, leaving them with free reputation and loot with no work required for said person. And for example's sake, I'll just be playing out what one of those voyages would look like in the background while I talk more about it. If you were to go on eBay now, you can see lots of ridiculous listings either to get you the pirate legend faster or boost certain reputations to max levels or whatnot, but the price tags attached to these kinds of listings can be upwards of $600 or more, which I'd imagine would be very rarely bought unless somebody's really desperate, and would obviously create a lot of work for the seller. So what I did was only charge $15 for the completion of one Ash and Athena voyage, like I said. That would usually take me a few hours to do on my own, and I would always, no matter if I was sunk midway, which would end up happening a lot of the time and was really annoying, but I couldn't really get mad about it because that's the point of the game and I was going to make real money anyway, so there are a bunch of losers trying to sink me. But anyways, complete it and ensure that the buyer was satisfied. I then had returning customers that came from the original listing who asked me for further help and guidance with certain emissaries and some tall tales. I would then charge a base rate for playing with them and assisting them with whatever they may need. And as a small side note, eBay would take a percentage of my cuts, leaving me with usually $10 or $11 per voyage. But then with the returning customers, I was able to use Venmo, which actually worked a lot smoother and ended up giving me 100% of the earnings. All told, I probably made $250 to $300 within the 2 to 3 month span that I did these voyages for people before stopping, since it was a lot of extra work and I didn't really have the time anymore. But I think it's possible for anyone to do this if you're interested. I just wouldn't guarantee lots of buyers, and it's very undetermined if it'll be a good payout for you and if it'll actually work out in the end. So that's just my piece on it, and many still do this on eBay in different forms, as you guys now know. But just always be aware of scammers, whether you're on the buying or selling end. You just never know who they might be.